Dear students, topic for this section is wired equivalent privacy, that is WEP. So WEP is a security scheme provided with 802.11b. Since wireless communication presents an easy target for casual eavesdropping, means anyone can listen the traffic between the sender and receiver. WEP was designed to raise the baseline security level to be comparable with the standard wired Ethernet. Okay, so in the wired Ethernet, snipping packets requires user to physically tap this wire. Okay, so the WEP designer want to make snippers to go through the similar level of effort that by accessing or eavesdropping the data between the sender and receiver. Okay, however, several severe design flaws is there in the WEP that we will see in the next topic. Next is WEP goals. So WEP was designed originally to support a few criteria. First, it had to be reasonably strong. It should be strong. Second, it had to be self-synchronizing. Means what? Means a station must be able to resynchronize with the AP without the user intervention. Means such as password. If password is there, then user is required to enter the pattern, that password. So it should be resynchronized with AP without the user intervention. Third is it must be computationally efficient so that it can be performed in either hardware or software. And fourth is it had to be exportable. So these are the WEP goals. Next is this is the architecture of or a block diagram of WEP encryption. So WEP consists of secret key of either 40 or 10 bits, and the initialization vector is of 24 bits, but we can call it as a 64 or 128 bits keys. Okay, so the key and the initialization vector, that is IV, is used to seal to the RC4 base pseudo random number. That pseudo number random number is generated, that is PRNG. This sends a stream of pseudo random number that is XORed with the plain text and the integrity algorithm, which is integrate the plain text and the ICV. So this is XORed with this. First input is initialization vector and secret key is given to the pseudo random number that will produce a pseudo random number which is XORed with the plain text and ICV number, and after that it produces the ciphertext and it is given to the receiver. Okay, so these are the block diagram of WEP. Next is a WEP data frame. So this is the WEP data frame which consists of IV means initialization vector of 4 bytes, data that is PDU is greater than equal to 1 byte, and ICV is 4 bytes. Okay, again this IV is converted into 3 bytes of 24 bits plus 1 byte that uses the 2 bits as key ID and the padding of 6 bits. Okay, so as it is having a 2 bits for the key ID, so the device can store up to 4 different secret keys. So this is initialization vector which is divided into 2 parts. First is initialization vector which is of 3 bytes, and next is 1 byte which consists of padding and key ID. Key ID is 2 bits, so the device can store 2 raised to 2 is equal to 4 secret keys. Okay, so this is about the WEP. In the next section we will see WEP encryption and decryption. Okay, so thank you.